CAYETANO versus MONSOD, GR number 1001113. The case of CAYETANO versus MONSOD revolves around the challenge to the appointment of Christian MONSOD as chairman of the COMELEC, with the court ultimately ruling that MONSOD met the qualification of having engaged in the practice of law for at least 10 years based on a liberal interpretation of the term and considering various factors and activities. The facts of the case. The case involves a legal challenge to Christian MONSOD's appointment as chairman of the Commission on Elections. Renato L. Cayetano opposed MONSOD's nomination, arguing that MONSOD did not meet the constitutional requirement of having been engaged in the practice of law for at least 10 years. The 1987 Constitution, Section 1, Article 9-C, mandates that the chairman and a majority of the COMELEC commissioners must be members of the Philippine Bar who have been engaged in the practice of law for at least 10 years. MONSOD's nomination was confirmed by the Commission on Appointment on June 5, 1991 and has assumed office on June 18, 1991. Cayetano's acting as a citizen and taxpayer filed a petition for certiorari and prohibition to nullify MONSOD's appointment. MONSOD's professional background includes working in his father's law office, serving as an operations officer for the World Bank, holding executive position in various companies and participating in legal and economic consultancy roles. He was also involved in advocacy work, including serving as Secretary General and National Chairman of NAMFREL and as a member of the Constitutional Commission and the Davide Commission. Issue. So the issue in the case is, did Christian MONSOD meet the constitutional requirement of having been engaged in the practice of law for at least 10 years to qualify for the position of the chairman of the COMELEC? Ruling of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled that the Christian MONSOD met the constitutional requirement of having been engaged in the practice of law for at least 10 years. The petition filed by Renato L. Cayetano was dismissed. The court's decision was based on liberal interpretation of the term practice of law. Various definitions and precedents, including those from Black's Law Dictionary and previous Philippine jurisprudence, indicate that the practice of law is not limited to court appearances or litigation. The practice of law encompasses a wide range of activities requiring legal knowledge and skills, such as preparing legal documents, giving legal advice, and representing clients in various capacities. MONSOD's professional activities, including his roles in the World Bank, Meralco Group, and as a legal and economic consultant, involved the application of legal principles and techniques. His work with NAMFREL, the Constitutional Commission, and the Davide Commission further demonstrated his engagement in the practice of law. The framers of the 1987 Constitution intended a liberal interpretation of the term practice of law, which includes non-traditional legal roles.